Howdy. We're going to see if 23 minutes is enough here on Friday, another Friday in the year. I almost said in the week. Yeah, Friday happens in the week too, you know. February the 7th. I have already actually vlogged twice today, very quickly, maybe quickly. I cleaned out the chair behind me, my old vlog chair that I used to when I lived over at the house. That was the chair that I sat in to do my vlogs with the Red Lobster balloon behind me, you know. So I cleaned that out because it's been piling up forever. Because I was looking for my Valentine's Day decorations that were in the pile somewhere. And so I was like, maybe I should, I kind of wanted to take care of it before it all came crashing down. Because I was cleaning up over there a little bit the other day, and I moved a box, and then everything kind of started to shift, and I kind of put a box up underneath just to kind of hold it in place. And I was like, maybe this won't fall down. But I did all that, and then of course Minxie got on my lap. And I sat down to eat my food and watched Gail's 2 videos for today. Yes, the 7th? Yes, it's the 7th. Now I'm doing this. Now I am answering the question for this week. At least here in a minute. I did end up going and helping Thomas move TH2 Thomas. I helped him move some stuff out to his storage. And he's doing it again this weekend. His sister's even going to come down. Spring. I don't know if she was ever in his videos either. I think I might have done a video. I think I might have done a video at their wedding, her and Eric's. But then I ended up getting there late. Corey got us there late, and it's like everything. Like it was already the reception by the time we got there. I don't remember why Corey was late, but yeah, by the time we got there, the wedding and everything was already over. But we made it. We got there. But you know, I think it's about the only time she would have ever been in. Because after college, I mean, you know, pretty much everyone I knew from college moved up to the city and got jobs up there, you know. They didn't stick around here like I did. So, that's okay. I'm on my own path. It's fine. Yeah, he's doing it again tomorrow. He's doing some more tomorrow. So far, I haven't heard from Mom this weekend yet. But I wanted to make sure. I told him, I was like, I don't know if Mom's coming down this weekend or not. Sometimes she messages me at the last minute, and she's like, "Hey, I was thinking about coming down, and doing some shopping, or going to a sale or something. You just never know." So I figured I'd make sure that she wasn't going to come down before I told him one way or another that I would be able to help. So at least at press time, I am going to be able to help him tomorrow. So I'll go do more of that, I guess. Like I said, I cleaned up around here today, oddly enough. I don't know why I've been in that mood, but I don't know. It happens, I guess, sometimes, every once in a while. Got to get it done before, I mean, hopefully I get to go back to, well, that'll be like another month. I went back to seasonal Parks and Rec in April, I believe. Minxie still has opinions. Every single video today, Minxie has opinions. I have been drinking one of my sodas. I don't know where I got this one, but I don't know if I got this at Pops in Oklahoma. I don't know where I got this one. It's pretty good. Cracked open one of my special sodas, so one of these days I might, you know, get them all drank. I don't know. Still have the old not the old, but the Mountain Dew, old now. I've had it for a while. The other international Mountain Dew that I never tried, that I was going to do a taste test of at some point. It's still in there. It's still ready to go. But yeah, that's about the only notable thing in life that I can think of. Next week, I work one day, and then I get another weekend, because it's my weekend now. Sean Merrily and myself were going to go. There was this Insidious live, like, an interactive theatrical experience. It made it through about 2 or 3 cities, maybe 2 or 3 showings, and everybody started complaining about it, and apparently it really sucked, and they canceled the rest of the tour. So, but that's what we were going to do next Tuesday, but we had already decided not to do that, because the cheapest tickets we could find was like $80, and it was like in the nosebleed sections, you know. But some people paid more, depending on the city they went to and how close to the stage they were. I mean, people were paying like $200 for these tickets, and then they went and it fucking sucked. But yeah, so the Insidious live show is apparently this year. So far, we're not very far into 2025, but so far it is this year's Willy Wonka experience. So that's fun. But we'd already decided not to do that. We were going to go to Weston because we've never really explored there. We usually just go there to see Bob Reeder sing. We usually just go to there to go to O'Malley's and watch Bob Reeder. But we were going to go during the week, and he doesn't do shows during the week, so we were just going to explore Weston. But then yesterday, Marilee was like, what do you think about going to Springfield? So we're going to go to Springfield instead. We changed plans again. Going to go down and get some Lamberts and go to Buc-ee's. So she's hoping to get a St. Patty's Day shirt for our St. Patty's Day adventure that we're doing in a month, you know, going down to Hot Springs, Arkansas. So that'll be coming up in a month. Because you know what happened last time we were supposed to go on one of our adventures? Instead of going on adventures, I went to the hospital. So they sucked the blood clots out of me, though, and I've been on Eliquis ever since. So should be fine, right? Should be good. Shouldn't miss out on another adventure. We'll see. It's just like it's in the back of my mind somewhere. It's like, oh, you know, the last time you were supposed to go on an adventure and you couldn't. Well, technically I could have, because I got out of the hospital that Wednesday, and they weren't leaving until Friday, I think. But it's kind of one of those things. It's kind of like, you know, I probably shouldn't be on a long car ride. I should be at home resting. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. So I guess that's what I'll go do. But anyway, I don't really know what. Well, I mean, you know, I don't know if I'll vlog anything of the Springfield trip. We're just, like I said, basically I think we're just going down to do Lambert's and go to Buc-ee's. I think that's the extent of it, pretty much. So I don't know if that'd be very exciting. Maybe we'll see. I don't know. Maybe I'll take my camera just in case. Maybe not. Who knows? But anyway, I've got a camera today, and 23 minutes is not going to be enough if I don't shut the fuck up and answer a question for you guys. So let's find out where I am. Okay, because that's the school question. Okay, I had my I had my bookmark turned this way. So I've been trying to keep track of my bookmark, whichever question I'm on, that's where I put the bookmark. And that question is about the education, which I just looked it up, and that was the question that I answered last week. So, if you could have $10,000 right now, or $1 million when you're 40, which would you choose and why? Well, I'm 44. So this is, once again, this is 99 non-lame journaling prompts for teens. Should I answer this question as if I were a teen? I'm confused. So if I was a teen and I could have $10,000 right now, or $1 million when you're 40, which would you choose and why? Well, as it stands now, I would have taken $1 million when I was 40, and then I wouldn't be in the situation that I'm in right now. Um, and hey, when the medical bills popped up, I could have just paid him. It would have been great. But if I were a teen, I would have taken the money. I would have taken the money at that point. The 10K, I definitely would have taken it then, because it's like, well, I could have invested it if I had done it wisely. I already didn't do it wisely. I did get an inheritance from my grandfather when he passed away. It was like 17,000, I believe. I took out all that money, and then I bought new furniture. I went on vacation. I bought everybody really good Christmas presents that year. I donated some of it. Technically, I always say some of it is supposed to come back to me, because I helped out a friend at the time for a couple thousand. So I helped him settle some bills here so that him and his family could move out to Oklahoma. So I still say some of that money someday could possibly potentially come back to me. But so far it hasn't. And I kind of lost touch with the guy once he moved. I tried to call a number once, but it was like, but I think he was worried that I was like contacting him about the money because of the money. So he was, and I kind of did I was like, I'm looking, I used their last name, I'm looking for the so-and-sos, because it's like, I called the number that he gave me, and they didn't have a greeting on their phone. It was just like blank and then beep. And I was like, I'm trying to leave a message, and I'm kind of like, I'm looking for the so-and-sos, I used their last name. So they might have thought I was a bill collector, and they just didn't pay any attention to my message. I don't know. But yeah. And we had a mutual friend that was kind of in contact with them. And, I was just trying to get in contact with them to see how they were doing. The money was neither here nor there, but I think he might have been avoiding me because he was worried that I was going to be mad at him and demand my money back. But that wasn't it. So, but yeah, I took that money out. I was going to use it I was going to invest, or I was going to do CDs at the bank, certificates of deposit, I think is what they're called. But then I found out those are pretty shit. Because I'm not a good adult. We've discussed this multiple times. Like there was a 3-month, a 12-month, whatever CD, blah 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 blah. So I assumed that money compiled. If it was a 3-month CD, I assumed it compiled 3 times. But no, after 3 months, you would compile. I mean, I still should have probably put a little bit of money away and did it anyway. So that something, I could be having my money make money for me. I could have just left it in the account. I didn't have to take it all out. But I thought I would invest some of it. And then I found out those certificates of deposit weren't as good of a deal as I thought they were. And I'm like, well, now I don't really know. I should have hired a financial advisor. I remember that from high school. My history teacher, Mr. Tiemann, he said, if you ever come into a big windfall of money, get a financial advisor and have him make have whoever make your money for you. Have them make your money make money for you. Did I say that correctly? You know what I mean. Anyway, have your money make money for you. And I did not do that. But there again, I was like, who can you trust? Who can you trust with that much money? I guess, Google reviews are a thing, So I would have said when I was a teenager, $10,000 would have been nice. But who knows? I lasted on my grandpa's inheritance money for about a year. That was a pretty good year, didn't have to worry about anything. When we went on vacation, we went to, we liked to casino hop on Mom's birthday trip on vacay days. So it's like if I ran out of money at the casino, I just went to the ATM and got more money out, didn't have to worry about it. It was pretty nice. It was a pretty nice year. I'm just saying, So I would have liked to have said when I was a teenager, you know, I could have started investing that money and, you know, having a nest egg already, but I might have also just blown it. So, but it would have been fun. It would have been fun however long the money lasted. Let me tell you, you know. But I might have got a lot better foothold in life if I had had 10K as a teen and spent it wisely. But I'm not sure that I would have. So, but at least I would have enjoyed myself. I would have had fun. So, as a teen, I probably would have taken the money then. Like, 40's so far away. It was back then. Now I'm 4 years past. So, yeah. Here we are. Still thought I'd have a few good years before I had to worry about, like, you know, life-threatening health issues. The cookie crumbles how the cookie crumbles, I suppose. That's how we do it here. But anyway, so I'm sure I would have been greedy as a teenager, and I would have taken that money. That feels thick, like there's too many pages there, but I guess it's not. Okay, so we'll just flip that in there. So I'll have that ready for next week. 'Cause yeah, we'll be back by then. So I can do the question next week. I used all 23 of my minutes because it's flashing at me. So, and you have 2 other videos to check out today from me. So maybe I'll put those up here and, of course, linked below in the description. So you can go click on those if you want to click on those. Other than that, have a wonderful week, and I'll see you for what I see you.